All right. We got some blues on this Saturday night. Getting things started off right. Lots of people knocking on the door waiting to get in tonight, which is awesome. Welcome to another episode of Tommy Travels in the Mix. I'm, of course, Tommy Travels, and this is The Mix. Thank you all so much for coming in, including the very first person in the mix, Rachel Loves Disney. You were the very first one in. Thank you so much for coming into the mix. I definitely appreciate it. On this fine Saturday night live hangout. A hangout edition, Saturday Night Live. And of course, Expedition Greg came in right after that and shared out the stream for me. Thank you so much, my friend. I so appreciate you. It's Expedition Greg, ladies and gentlemen. Awesome man, awesome supporter, and great content over there, and fun live streams as well. He's got it all. Mr. Fulton Mraz came in. Thank you so much for coming in. Great to have you here as well. Mr. Fulton Mraz, you are in the mix. And so is Cargo Van Dan. Hello there. I hope you are doing well today as well. Thank you all so much for coming in. And look who it is. SF Rose. Ladies and gentlemen, it's SF Rose. Thank you so much for coming in. You are in the mix right here in the mix. And thank you so much for the share as well, my friend. Great to see you here on this fine Saturday evening. And if you're not connected with SF Rose, you definitely should be. She does live streams on Sundays, every Sunday. This is us, and she's got always fun things going, so you have to make sure you have that bell rung. And she's saying hello to everyone. And then Marco 263, thank you so much for being here in the old mix. Marco, thank you so much for being here. Expedition Greg saying hello to the wonderful SF Rose. And then we have Jeremy's Autistic Vlogs stopping in. Thank you so much for being here. You are indeed in the mix. Thank you so much. Jeremy's Autistic Vlogs, right on time to class today. Ace Flaw 1. Hi there. I'm getting tired, so I'll go to bed soon. Play my new video called Groovy Grand Canyon. Alrighty. Cargo Van Dan, hello to you as well. Good to have you in the mix this fine evening. We're just doing some meetings and some greetings and seeing who's going to show up here tonight. Corrine's Life, thank you so much for being here. Corrine's Life, ladies and gentlemen, is in the mix. Thank you. Good to have you here in the mix this fine evening. We're just waiting to see who's all going to show up here on this Saturday night live edition. And we have Jeremy's Autistic Vlogs. Just got through a blackout in my city. Oh my goodness. Blackouts are no fun. I remember we would get blackouts sometimes in our neighborhood when I grew up in St. Louis, and we would get some storms sometimes where power would be out for a good couple days sometimes. If we had a really big storm or something like that. And then it's weird what would happen, because sometimes our side of the street would get the power, but the people on the other side of the street, their power didn't come on yet. It would be hours later before their power comes on. And then it's just weird because it turns into this, how come you guys have power and we don't have power? Or vice versa, if they have power before our side of the street. It's amazing how quickly society breaks down in situations like that. Oh my goodness. She loves CC. Hello there. Thank you so much for coming in. You are in the mix. So glad to have you here this fine evening. I like your profile pic. Have you lost weight? Boy, you look fantastic. You look amazing. Boy, you are just all, wow, bones. Great to have you here in the mix tonight. Killer Whale. Hello, Tommy and company. Hello, Killer Whale Channels. You are in the mix. Thank you so much for being here. We are just hanging out, seeing if we're going to get some people to come in here on this fine Saturday night. I know that this is Saturday nights are a busy night. Lots of people live, lots of competition out there. Lots of competition. But so I appreciate anybody that comes into the mix and sticks around and says hi, does some meetings and some greetings with each other. Great to have you all here. Ace Flaw gave it the old thumbs up. Thank you so much. Ace Flaw 1 being a hero for the mix and giving the old thumbs up. I appreciate it, my friend. Jeremy's Autistic Vlog saying hello to Corrine's live. Very nice indeed. Got some meetings and some greetings. Expedition Greg saying hello to Corrine's live. And who else do we have new coming in? Jeremy's Autistic Vlogs. Hello, CC. And we have Marl Seb channel. Hello there. Gave it the old thumbs up. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Being a hero for the mix, giving the old thumbs up. Anybody who cares to share out the stream, that would be much appreciated. And if you see anybody in the stream that you're not familiar with, please go ahead and get connected. These are all fine, legit, awesome people. They'll make some good friends for your family. They all have my Tommy Travels stamp of approval. Very nice, very nice. Cargo Van Dan, we didn't have electric, so it was business as usual. Well, that's one way. If you're off the grid, you're good to go. That could be a t-shirt. If you're off the grid, you're good to go. Lots of people want to be off the grid these days. And we have Marl Sab saying a big mega shout out to everybody. Very nice. She loves CC. It's been a long time since I've been in your streams. Well, I appreciate you coming in. I'm so glad you found us. There's lots of cool people here hanging out, and we're glad to have you around. Thank you so much for being here. Zombie Killer, do you go live Saturday nights? Most Saturday nights I do. My live times are kind of random because it just depends on my work schedule and what I'm doing for adventures that week and things like that. So it's kind of random, but I try to go live Saturday nights if I can because I have a lot of fun. Lots of cool people are here. They're in a good mood because it's Saturday night. You know, you can sleep in tomorrow. You don't have to work for most people. And look at this, what we have here. What do we have here? Oh, my goodness gracious. We have Killer Whale Channels. Killer Whale Channels coming in with a $10 super chat donation. Killer Whale Channels, thank you so much for coming in. Awesome to have you here, my friend. Killer Whale Channels, ladies and gentlemen. That was a fun stream that you did last night, Killer Whale. It was just kind of laid back, just kind of joking around with Muscle Man. And that was fun. Just kind of, there wasn't a ton of people. Like, kind of my streams have been pretty slow this week as far as people. And you had some pretty heavy streams, lots of people in yours. But last night it was a little on the lighter side. But sometimes that's nice though, because it's like you just get to bond with the people that are there, and you don't really care too much about, whatever topic comes up. That's fine. You can talk about it. It's not about, hey, everybody, we're gonna be all like that. It's not a big show you don't have to put on. You can just kind of chill and see who's out there. Killer Whale Channels, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here in the mix, and thank you. Super Chat activated. Go Gadget Super Chat. Thank you so much for the Super Chat donation, Killer Whale Channels. Oh my goodness. And so now you need to get some due recognition because you are a first-class member of the mix. A first-class member of the mix, which means you definitely have some due recognition coming your way, ladies and gentlemen. And Killer Whale, thank you so much for sharing out the stream as well. Being a triple hero for the mix, a first-class member, a sharer of the stream. I'm sure you liked the stream. And then also a Super Chat donation. That is awesome. Thank you so much. We're going to pause out of this here for a second. And we're going to get to some due recognition for the Killer Whale Channel right here, ladies and gentlemen, right here. Killer Whale Channels, thank you so much. And also, since Expedition Greg is in here and he shared out the stream and he's a first-class member of the mix, well, he always deserves some due recognition as well. So here you go, Expedition Greg. And SF Rose came in off the top and also gave me an awesome share for the stream. And as long as I'm sharing these recognition videos for sharing, here you go. SF Rose, thank you so much for the share. Here you go. And that is SF Rose, ladies and gentlemen, right there. Let's get back to the music. Thank you so much again, Killer Whale Channels, for the awesome Super Chat donation. Let's see what comments I've missed out on here. She loves CC. You are the chillest guy. I'm the chilliest. The thrilliest. The coolest of the cool. I'm the wisest of the wise. I'm the first one in the pool. I'm not a great freestyle rapper. Cargo Van Dan, you're more fun to watch than me. Me TV. I was watching that tonight a little bit, Cargo Van Dan. I had to find it for Nomadic Hippies show tomorrow. And for anybody that doesn't know, there's a thing on Me TV tomorrow night featuring Blair from The Facts of Life. Lisa Welcher, I think her name is. Welcher, something like that. And they're doing a big thing at the Superman Museum. And it's tomorrow night on Me TV. I believe it's at 9 p.m. Central Time.
Hello.
So make sure you watch that. Oh, look who it is. ShutterBug Infinity. Thank you so much for coming in. Glad to have you here in the mix. Thank you so much. Killer Whale says, yeah, smaller crowds are more personal. They are indeed. It's kind of nice. You just get to see who's all here. The other night I did, Van Vita had challenged me to the 40 questions thing. And so I figured my content videos aren't really so much about that, but I don't mind doing it in a live stream. And there was not many people in the live stream, so I figured, what the heck? Panvita Travels is here. She wants to know the question, so I went through them all right on the live stream. That was pretty fun. And that's something that's harder to do when there's 30 people. ShutterBug Infinity, have a good night. Thank you so much for coming in. Appreciate you being here for the short time and stopping in and saying hello to everybody. I am doing wonderful. Thank you for the thumbs up. And you take care as well. Oh, yes, put Greg up there. Yes, absolutely. Expedition Greg. Thank you so much for sharing out the stream. And Brayton came in. Brayton, thank you so much for coming into the mix. Killer Whale dropping some members only palm tree emojis. Killer Whale channels, Chili Willy. Chili Willy. Cargo Van Dan, at least it has some new stuff instead of reruns. Yeah, that's nice. The show that I was watching, well, I didn't watch it. I saw the very end of this movie with a huge spider taking over a town. The graphics were terrible. Because I think it was like a 50s movie, like the late 50s kind of a movie. Or, I don't know. You know, when all the disasters, those could have been 60s or something like that, where all the graphics for monsters and things like that. And this spider was taking over the town, and it was so funny to see the graphics. It was, look at that thing! It just takes up the whole screen, basically. It's like, this is huge. It was just so funny. It was a tarantula. Hey, look who it is. Cooking in a Mo. Thank you so much for coming in. Cooking in a Mo, you are in the mix. Thank you so much for coming in. Glad to have you in the mix. On this fine Saturday evening, I am doing very well. Put out a cool adventure today on my channel. I went to a place called Sustainable Safari. And they were having a little flavor of the Renaissance Festival over there, which is closed this year. So they had a little bit of some Renaissance people over there entertaining. I got to do a parakeet encounter. I got to see all sorts of cool animals. A skunk. I got to pet an alligator, feed some goats. It was really, really fun. How about you? Anything new going on with you, Cooking in a Mo? Glad to have you here in the mix. Braden, I don't know how this happened, but I turned on my computer and I was already on your stream. Really? That's weird. You may have been playing something else for somebody, and then their video ended, and then it popped you over to this one. It must have been in your suggested list or something. That's awesome, though. I like it. That's cool. Oh, look who it is, the Aloha Conch, all the way from Hawaii. Thank you so much for coming in, saying hello to everyone. Thank you so much for being here this fine evening. Aloha Conch. We're just a small little group here today, but we're glad to have everyone here in the mix tonight. Look at that, already 15 thumbs up, though. That's not too shabby for the small gathering that we have here. Thank you all for taking the time to share out the stream and hit like and everything like that. That really does help. I do appreciate it. Aloha Conch, ladies and gentlemen. Aloha Conch is newer to Tommy Travels in the Mix and coming in the stream. So if you're not connected, please go over there and connect up. Great channel, wonderful people over there, along with all the people in the mix here tonight. Thank you all so much for coming in. Aloha Conch, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. What do we have here? Cargo Van Dan. My gosh, Cargo Van Dan, thank you so much. Cargo Van Dan. Wowzers. I appreciate you coming in. Let me put in this right here. Super Chat activated. Go Gadget Super Chat. Cargo Van Dan, thank you so much for the awesome Super Chat donation. I really appreciate you, my friend. Thank you so much for coming in tonight. Cargo Van Dan, we highlighted him a little while, about a week ago or so. Box Van D got him into the 40s. He came in here right after we got him into the 50s, and he's cruising right along, growing his channel at a rapid rate of speed. And he's a great channel. He's got a lot of cool content. If you're not familiar with Cargo Van Dan, as I like to say, correct that mistake immediately. Cargo Van Dan. 94, you're almost at 100. We're going to get you to 100 tonight, Cargo Van Dan. Now we have a goal, a purpose for the mix. Blind Cube is in the mix. Blind Cube, you are in the mix. Thank you so much for coming in. We have a channel that is 6 away from 100. 6 away from 100. Let's get this to 100. I'm going to put a link in the stream here. And look who it is, Mahal Kidda Vlog. Thank you so much for coming into the mix. Oh, my goodness. Cargo Van Dan. Wow. Yes, we're going to hit it. We're going to hit it. Let's see. Kaboom. There is a link for Cargo Van Dan. He is 6 away from the 100 mark, ladies and gentlemen. We just need 6 awesome people to go over there and show Cargo Van Dan some love. 6 heroes for the mix. That is all we need. Let's take a look. Let's take a little look at Cargo Van Dan's latest video, shall we? Right here. I'm going to hit the old like button right here. This is a utility trailer conversion. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Nice scenery right there. Looks like he goes on some fun adventures. I just have a feeling that you're going to be meeting up with Box Van D at some point in your journeys. I have a feeling that you two, your paths are going to cross at some point. Look at that. Box Van D just did a whole conversion of her box van, and she did an incredible job. Who else do we have coming in that I need to do some meetings and some greetings to? I just dropped a link for the channel here on the main. Oh, you know what? I'm not sharing this out. Hang on. I thought I shared you out, but I didn't. I haven't had you on the stage here at all this whole time. This right here is Cargo Van Dan. This is the video that we're watching. Look at that. We have Nora Hilaire. Thank you so much for coming in. You are in the mix. Thank you so much for being here. There we go. That's what I'm looking for right there. Oh, you do have a video with D. Oh, so your paths have crossed. Oh, cool. Well, I wonder where that is. Let's check that out. meeting Box Fan D. Look at that. There she is right there. Box Fan D. Awesome. That is so cool. And there they are together. Ladies and gentlemen, Cargo Van Dan and Box Van D. Together in the mix. Box Fan D is one of the coolest people you're ever going to meet on the YouTube universe. If you're not connected with Box Fan D, my gosh, correct that mistake immediately. Holy cow! Oh my goodness gracious. Holy cow. Ladies and gentlemen, what a night. Holy jeez. SF Rose coming in hard, coming in hot, coming in with a pink $50 super chat donation. SF Rose, thank you so much for the awesome super chat donation. Thank you for sharing out the stream. Thank you for all of your support. I really do appreciate you. My goodness gracious. Thank you so much. SF Rose is in the mix, ladies and gentlemen. Super chat activated. Go Gadget Super Chat. SF Rose, thank you so much for the awesome Super Chat donation. Tommy Travels, just maintaining my spot. Your spot is secure. Your spot is secure. My goodness gracious. Holy cow. And of course, I love what you do. Thank you, and I love what you do too. I was just promoting you earlier as well. If you're not connected with SF Rose, that's somebody you want to be friends with. You don't have to take my word for it. Nomadic Hippie is another awesome person here in the mix, a fine member, first class member of the mix. And he thanked me the other day for being the meeting spot for him and SF Rose. They're becoming really good friends together, and I think that is just awesome. I love that, I just love that this is a platform where people can kind of meet each other and become great friends outside of the mix as well. Like with Melody Marlendorf. Melody Marlendorf, thank you so much for all of your awesome support. A big shout out right back to you. And you made it into the mix, so you are not late. Oh, yeah. I was saying to that, but yes, you're not late, Melody. You're here, and I love that. Thank you so much. And Nomadic Hippie is indeed awesome. Yes. Yes, indeed. Nomadic Hippie is an awesome dude. Here for you. That's nice. So now that's a great time for that song to end right there, because we owe SF Rose some due recognition. Thank you so much for all of the support, all of the love, everything that you do, SF Rose. Not just the super chat donations, but just for being awesome. Thank you so much, SF Rose, ladies and gentlemen. That is SF Rose. Thank you so much for coming in, SF Rose, and for the super chat donation. I so appreciate you. Oh my goodness. Tommy, that feeling is totally mutual. Oh. That's awesome. And what do we have? There was a comment I wanted to say right here. Let's get the music cranking back up. There we go. That was a great impromptu meetup with Dee. She is wonderful. Box Fan D is wonderful. You can't say enough good things about Box Fan D. She's so nice and honest and genuine. And I think that's what people see in her. It's just the pure spirit and soul. She's had a I think tougher life than most growing up. And she's gone through a lot of challenges and adversity, and she's now turned the corner to be at a point in her life where she's really just happy being her and happy with how she's living and all the love and support that she's getting from all of her friends through YouTube and this journey that she's on. I think it's really brought a lot of light to her life, and I think people see that in there and they're attracted to her, and she's an inspiration to many, which I think is just a beautiful thing. The MightyLindo is here as well. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you so much for being here. We have Cargo Van Dan, who's only 6 away from being at 100 people in his family over there. Just last week when I saw him in Box Fan D's, he had like 7 people or something like that. R.S. Chavez, thank you so much for coming in. Whiteford Vlog, thank you so much for coming in. We need to get a little bit of love for this link that I'm going to drop in the stream right now. We need 6 people to get him to 100 so he can hit the triple digits. That's a monumental occasion, because when you start, it's really tough to think that you're ever going to have 100 people following you, because, you know, you say, hey, everybody, I'm on YouTube. And everyone's like, oh, cool. What are you going to do on there? Oh, how cute. I hope that goes well for you. Right there, Cargo Van Dan. The MightyLindo. Who will we go, Tommy Travels? Right here. Right here to Cargo Van Dan, who says, that's right, I agree. Yes, I remember when I started my YouTube channel, and I told my parents, and I told everybody, I'm doing this YouTube channel. And nobody understood what I was trying to do. You can get about 15, maybe 20 people. I advertised it on Facebook. Hey, everybody, I thought, I've got 500 people on Facebook. I should be, no. I put videos on Facebook and nobody would get nothing, 0 views out of it. And so once you have like 19 people or something of people that'll at least connect with you because they're close enough that they feel like they have to. Tommy Travels, be right back. I will help get Cargo Van Dan to 100. Awesome. SF Rose being a hero for the mix. Thank you so much. SF Rose. Cargo Van Dan, you came in on a good night. I happen to notice you're getting close to a milestone over there, and we're going to hit it. I think by the time this video is done, you're going to be over your goal, my friend. The MightyLindo is saying we will finish this goal tonight. All right. I have no doubt about it. Even if there are only 8 people in the stream, I have 0 doubt that we will knock this goal out of the park for you. Cargo Van, you like Cargo to be 100 now? Yes, I would like him to be at 100 or more, because generally we need some for the cushion. When somebody hits their goal, they need a few more for the cushion. So if we can get a couple more over 100, for the ones that YouTube drops out, that'll help them still be at triple digits. That's what we're trying to do over here. Cargo van. I like to share and make new friends and help when I'm needed. Gives me purpose. Well, you've come to the right place, Cargo Van Dan. This is just kind of a family, a cool community that we're putting together here of just awesome people. Tommy Travels, check it out now. Okay, let's see here. It's probably at 100 right now. I can't really see because I'm on the video, but I'm going to go to his channel here.
It makes me weak, and baby, I can't sleep. I can't talk. No, I can't talk. I can't talk. I can't talk.
Oh my goodness. Cargo Van Dan. Look at that. Cargo Van Dan. Goal achieved. Oh my goodness, Cargo Van Dan. We got you all the way up to 106, 107. Look at that. My goodness. Cargo Van Dan is at 94. And now he's at 107. Thank you guys all so much for being heroes for the mix. Melody says all finished, Tommy. Thank you guys so much. We're good. You are indeed. Crafting Mojo, hello there. Thank you so much for coming in. I'm missing some comments as I was screwing around there. Bob's Adventure came in. Thank you so much for being here, Bob's Adventure. You too are in the mix. We have Cargo Van Dan on the main stage. We've just crushed his goal of 100 that we wanted to hit. We've crushed it. Crushed it. 111. Holy cow. You guys are unbelievable. Two Real Geeks. Two Real Geeks. What do you have going on over there? Let's see what Two Real Geeks had to say. Tommy Travels, hey, just wanted to stop in quick and say hi before we go live at midnight Eastern time. Talking black and white horror movies. All right, Two Real Geeks. I was just watching one of those tonight, Two Real Geeks. I was on MeTV because I decided to find it for Nomadic Hippie's thing that he wants us to watch tomorrow night on MeTV. And so I went and found that channel, and they had this really weird black and white old horror movie with a giant tarantula that was taking over the town. And the tarantula, the sizing of this thing, it had to be about 100 feet tall and about 200 yards wide, probably. It was just amazing. The graphics were horrible, but it was so funny. You could hardly take your eyes off of it. My gosh. And look who else we have. Brenda Land came into the mix. Brenda Land, thank you so much. You are indeed in the mix. Thank you for being here. Crafting Mojo, I appreciate you being here. Oh my goodness. Bob's Adventure connected up with Cargo Van Dan. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Cargo Van Dan, an embarrassment of riches. Thank you, everyone. I'm here if you need a helping hand. Right there. Two Real Geeks, Tommy Travels. Oh, yes, it was awesome, but so lame. It was lame. That's why it was awesome. I couldn't take my eyes off of it. Fortunately, it was at the end, so I didn't have to spend my whole night watching that. I saw the very end of it. But my gosh, it was hilarious. I can't believe how far graphics have come since then. And they showed one guy die towards the end. They were trying to they were trying to get into their cars, but it got too close already, and the spider didn't even do anything to kill the guy. His leg just got near the guy, and he's just like, ah! They moved on to the next scene. That was hilarious. Those old movies. It's fun to check those out every once in a while and see where we've come in. Expedition Greg saying hello to Brenda Land. R.S. Chavez, Tommy Travels. I give all my accounts to cargo. Thank you so much, R.S. Chavez. R.S. Chavez. Cuse Cruisers. You are in the mix. Thank you so much for coming in. How am I doing this evening? Just fantastic. We've got a friend in the mix, Cargo Van Dan, who we just got. They were at 94, and they're at 112 now. Holy cow. I'm going to drop the link one more time. Cargo Van Dan right there. I thought it would be a struggle. We had like 6 people in the mix, or 8 people. And he was 6 away from 100. I was like, we're going to hit 100 for you tonight. As I like to say, if we have to become a 24-hour live stream, we are going to hit. 2 Real Geeks have to run. I have 10 minutes to go. 2 Real Geeks, thank you so much for stopping in. Thank you very much, 2 Real Geeks, for stopping into the mix tonight. I appreciate you, my friends. Thank you so much. Buford T. Cletus? Oh, my goodness. I got to say hello to Buford T. Cletus. There he is. Sheriff Buford T. Cletus. Thank you so much for coming in. You are in the mix as well. Thank you so much for being here. We have just crushed a goal for Cargo Van Dan. That's our channel on the main stage. SF Rose. You did, brother. Yes, I did. We hit it. Thank you all so much for being heroes for the mix. I love it. I love it when stuff like that works out so well. RS. SF Rose's live stream is tomorrow night. It's 7 Central. I believe it's 8 Eastern time. Yes, there it is right there. 8 Eastern time, 7 Central. That would be 6 Mountain and 5 Pacific time. There's all the times. I don't know what time it'll be in Hawaii. Those are most of the times right there. Holy cow, what a fun time. Reverend Tommy Two-Tone. Hi, Tommy and everybody. Reverend Tommy Two-Tone, thank you so much for coming into the mix. I appreciate you. Great to see you here in the mix. Melody Mollendorf giving a shout out to everybody here. Everybody. Thank you so much. Reverend Tommy Two-Tone, thank you so much for being here in the mix. I don't think I'm connected with the Reverend. What the heck? Well, it's on to another project. You are all awesome. Thank you again, and I hope my content will be helpful to you. Absolutely. My goodness, what is going on tonight? Gambling Granny. Gambling Granny is in the mix. Holy cow. Thank you so much for coming in. Gambling Granny. We got some newer channels here in the mix, at least newer to the mix, in the mix. So if you're looking to meet some awesome friends, please make sure that you connect up with these wonderful, wonderful people. Gambling Granny saying hello to Brenda. Brenda Land. Reverend Tommy Two-Tone. Look at that's Reverend Tommy Two-Tone right there. He's at 637. 637. And we want to get him to 645. 645. I think we can do that. I'm not even connected with him, so we're going to do that as well. Reverend Tommy Two-Tone. Rev Tommy Two-Tone. Right here. New in the mix, getting some awesome recognition. The NDT Show. Hello there. Thank you so much for coming in. NDT Show, you are in the mix. Real giveaway guy. Thank you so much for coming in. Wonderful people in the house. Yes, there are. My gosh. Everybody is so awesome. Gambling Granny's here. SF Rose, Expedition Greg, Killer Whale. Real giveaway guy, Gambling Granny, RS Chavez, Crafting Mojo, Melody Marlendorf, Brenda Land. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. MGM Family Travel, thank you so much for coming in. And Cuse Cruisers is in the mix. Thank you, Cuse Cruisers. Cargo Van Dan, we just crushed a goal for Cargo Van Dan. Sheriff Buford T. Cletus is in the mix. And so now, here's what we want to do. Rev Tommy Two-Tone, we want to get him to 645 if we can. There's Reverend Tommy Two-Tone. Rev Tommy Two-Tone, thank you so much for coming into the mix tonight. I wouldn't ask you guys to do anything that I wouldn't do, so let's just find out if there's a short video here that we can check out and get him from 637 to 645 right quick. Let's see here. What do we have? Oh, new hot sauce. Let's try that one. Rev Tommy Two-Tone. Nice. I like your logo there. That's awesome. That's a nice cartoon type of logo. Nomadic Hippie has one of those. There's a few people out there that have that. I'm not artistic enough to make something like that. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. Right there. How can you say no to that face? I submit that you cannot. Gambling Granny saying hello to everybody. Rev Tommy Two-Tone's glad to be here. We're glad to have you here. There's a link for Rev Tommy Two-Tone. If you're not connected with this fine channel, correct that mistake immediately. RS Chavez, MGM Family Travel. I rocked your bill now. Rev Tommy, that's my fundraising hot sauce for a COVID patient. See, look at that. He seems like a nice guy. He's got a big heart, and he's doing something for the greater good of charity. That is awesome. I love that. Making the world a better place. How can you not support somebody like that? Oh, you make hot sauce. Oh, I see. Wowzers. Me personally, I'm from Minnesota, so I run away from hot sauce. I think about the hottest I can handle is the buffalo wings from Domino's. Those are about as hot as I can take right there. If it was any hotter, no. Domino's sells buffalo wings, and I like a little bit of a hint of a kick to it. But anything that makes me sweat or my nose run or any of those kind of side effects, I don't like that at all. And it wouldn't take much to have me having terrible side effects to hot sauce. It would not take much. I didn't grow up on that kind of stuff. We grew up on ketchup and regular barbecue sauce, and that was about it. Nothing heated. One time, my brother and sister-in-law, whoops, we're done with this one. I have to hit the old S word right here. There you go. I think that's great that you're selling that to help your friend. Well done. Oh my gosh. Reverend Tommy Two-Tone. He is at 642. We just need 3 heroes. 3 heroes for the mix to get Rev Tommy Two-Tone to our designated goal of 645. Crafting Mojo. I am in Minnesota. Holy cow. That is awesome. I was going to go to the Wisconsin Dells this morning, but with everything else I've got going on today, it was going to be too hectic to do all that and then come home and do live. But I needed to do live tonight because the Vikings game is tomorrow, so I want to watch the Vikings game tomorrow night. So I'm going to go to Wisconsin Dells tomorrow night. Tomorrow morning. I think I'm going to go into a haunted house. We're going to have a Tommy Travels haunted adventure. There's another link for Rev Tommy Two-Tone. We are so close to the goal. We just need 3. Gambling Granny. What? Gambling Granny. You're killing me over here. You're killing me. Oh my goodness. Green Bay Packers. The Green Bay Packers. Oh my goodness. The arch rival of the Minnesota Vikings. But that's okay. I was actually born in Manitowoc, Wisconsin. I was born a Packer fan. Then we moved all around the country. I grew up in St. Louis. I was more of a baseball fan down there. And we moved up to Minnesota in my senior year of high school. Just as my senior year was about to start, we moved up here to Minnesota. And so a little bit after that, I became a Minnesota Vikings fan because Vikings is king here. It's not baseball. It's football. This is a football town. And so, yeah, for sure, it was all about the Vikings. And I just became a Viking fan. And my grandma and grandpa and cousins and aunts and uncles and everybody, they're still Packers. They all live in Green Bay still. But I had an agreement with my grandma before she passed away, and I still hold it to this day. We had an agreement that whichever team was out of it, like if my team was out of it, I would root for Green Bay the rest of the way until they were out of it, and then it didn't matter. And she would do the same for me. So if Packers lost in the playoffs or something like that, then she'd root for Green Bay the rest of the way. So that means one Super Bowl Sunday, I had to go over to my friend, an avid Vikings fan. The whole party was avid Vikings fans. But because the Packers were in the Super Bowl, they were all rooting for the other team. But I went over there in a Packers shirt. I took a lot of grief for that. Yes, indeed. Let's see here. I got to see what I'm missing here. I know I'm missing a lot of stuff. So let me just see what I've all missed out on here. I'm going to go back up here a little bit. Crafting Mojo, Tommy Travis, thank you for all the help building my channel. Absolutely, you are welcome. Glad to have you here. MGM, Family Travel, Gambling Granny, saw your beginning playing guitar. Will definitely be on your next live. That's awesome. See, this is how friends are made in the mix, and this is the kind of stuff that I love. New friendships being born right here in the mix. What's up, Rose? All right, Chavez, you already did it today, so you can skip tomorrow and come to mine. Very nice. Crafting Mojo is in Minnesota. The NDT show. I used to eat hot sauce and all kinds of hot sauce. Can't handle it no more, but I like watching others make it try. Yeah, it's it is kind of funny when guys think they're so macho, like I could do this, I could do any hot sauce, I could do this. And they do these challenges, and they take one little couple drops of it or put it on a chicken wing or something, and like, no, it's okay. And then 30 seconds later, like, what did I do? What have I done? And they're crying and they're coughing and I'm like, why do people want to do that to themselves? But they love it. They keep doing it. So there must be something to it. There's a lot of hot sauce channels out there. Sterling Silver came in. Sterling Silver. Sterling Silver, for a long time. No see, man. First donation to you. Thank you so much. Sterling Silver coming in hot to the mix. Oh, my goodness gracious. Sterling Silver, thank you so much for being here. Super Chat activated. Go Gadget Super Chat. Thank you so much for the awesome Super Chat donation. Sterling Silver. If you don't have Sterling Silver, please correct that mistake immediately. Oh, my goodness. Dallas County Scratchers already dropping the link all over that. And for SF Rose, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And Cargo Van Dan, thank you so much for the Super Chat donation. And Killer Whale Channels, thank you so much for the Super Chat donation. Oh, look at this now. Gambling Granny. Oh, my goodness. Gambling Granny. Comes in with $1.99 for the Packers. Go Packers! Go Packers! We do have quite a few Packer fans here in Minnesota, too. And so it's always a fun rivalry. Needed a drink there. That was good. That was good. That's good. All right, let's see what else I've missed here. I just like to make sure I'm not missing out on too many comments. People are like, what? Reverend Tommy Two-Tone, you guys are awesome. It's Rev Tommy Two-Tone, but I can't help but say Reverend. But there it is, Rev Tommy Two-Tone. That's what it is. Make sure you're connected. Let's see here. Sterling. Tommy Travis, how you been doing, man? Long time no see. Great to see you again. It's great to see you as well. Sterling Silver in the mix. Holy cow. Great to see you. How are we doing, by the way, with Rev Tommy Two-Tone? He's at 642, 643. We need 2 people. Rev Tommy Two-Tone. I'm going to drop this link in the stream. Rev Tommy Two-Tone. Gambling Granny's from Illinois. You should be a Bears fan then. There is Rev Tommy Two-Tone right there. I've just dropped his link in the stream. We just need 2 people. We just need 2 people for Rev Tommy Two-Tone, and we will have smashed that goal. Thank you guys all so much for being heroes for the mix and helping us get channels to the next. And so let's see where else. I'm just catching up. Rev Tommy Two-Tone. I've been friends with Nomadic Hippie for a long time. That's awesome. Nomadic Hippie, he's awesome. He's one of my best friends on YouTube. He's such a great guy, such a giving heart. He tries to help so much in his community. Not only of his community on YouTube, but and he's from Florida, but he's kind of adopted a community in Metropolis, Illinois. And he's doing so much to help that community that depends on tourism. So he's trying to do things by creating other YouTube channels like the Superman Statue Cam in order to help out this town of Metropolis, Illinois, and driving a little bit of tourism and a little bit of interest. Try to do meet and greets. This has been a tough year for that. They were going to have a big deal in October, but it didn't turn out to be so big because of everything going on. The NDT show, when are you going, Tommy? Are you talking about to Wisconsin Dells? Tomorrow morning, early. Sterling Silver, I unfortunately live where the Dallas Cowboys play. Oh my gosh. Well, the Cowboys are probably going to do better than the Vikings will this year. At least you've got some nicer weather down in Texas. I'm looking forward to a very cold winter for the next 6 months. You get to look forward to some not insanely hot weather for the next 6 months. I would much rather be down there if I could. Sterling Silver saying hello to NDT show. Dallas County Scratchers. I don't even know if I said hello to you yet. And that's why I go back up and come down the line. Dallas County Scratchers, you are in the mix. Thank you so much for coming in. Awesome to have you here in the mix. Dallas County Scratchers, another awesome live stream over there. Wonderful channel, wonderful person. Thank you so much for coming in. Let's see here. People meeting and greeting. Crafting Mojo. I made a Green Bay Packer dream catcher and the Minnesota Vikings run. Oh, cool. Eva Yosares, thank you so much for coming in. You are in the old mix. Thank you so much for being here. All sorts of cool people. Rev Tommy Two-Tone. I'm a Packers fan solely because of Bart Starr. I know his son well. Oh, wow. Wow. I remember Bart Starr. When I was a kid, they used to talk about Bart Starr all the time. That was before Brett Favre. They were going through a few, like that Magic Man Mikowski days, but a little bit before Brett Favre caught on. Bart Starr was like a god in that town. And then Brett Favre came along, and then he became a legend. And now Aaron Rodgers, he's going to be the legend. They are something when it comes to drafting quarterbacks, that's for sure. Crafting Mojo. If you don't have Crafting Mojo, make sure that you go over there and check that out. She's getting close to a goal, Crafting Mojo. Gambling Granny Rodgers all the way. Dallas County. I was born and raised a Bears fan. Oh, we've got a lot of NFC North teams here being represented. Wowzers. Gambling Granny, Green Bay rocks. Let's see here. Sterling Silver. I once did a Death Nut challenge. Is that something really spicy? Death Nut? Death Nut. Ooh, Rev Tommy Two-Tone, one away from 645. All we need is one person who's not connected with Rev Tommy Two-Tone to get connected. Melody Marlendorf is heading on over there right now. Thank you so much, Melody Marlendorf. Right there. There's Rev Tommy Two-Tone. We need one more person to connect up and hit that goal. Rev Tommy Two-Tone, 644. We need one more. One more person. One more person. Who's going to be the hero? Who's going to be the hero for the mix and give Rev Tommy Two-Tone to the goal? Let's see here. Sterling Silver, it's hard for me to come these days because you're on so late at night. These days my work schedule has changed, so I can't be up late at night like I used to. I totally understand that, my friend. Totally understand. There's people overseas that, like in the UK, that would love to be in the mix, but unfortunately the time that I go on, it's like 3 a.m. over there. 4 a.m. They can hardly do it. I work from 5 a.m. to 3:30 now, as of July. That's too early to get up to be up that late, that's for sure. I see FMB. How's it going? Hello there. Thank you so much for coming in. You are in the mix. Dallas County Scratchers leaving all of the links. Thank you so much. Awesome moderator. Indeed. Do you like Toy Story, the character? I don't know which one. I've seen Toy Story. I wouldn't say that I'm like an ultra fan of it or anything like that. I like Tom Hanks and I like Tim Allen, and I think they are good movies and everything. I thought the first one was really good, and then with Don Rickles being Mr. Potato Head, and then I like the To Infinity and Beyond. I like that. But if you asked me to describe scenes in the movies or lines from the different movies and stuff like that, I would have a tough time. I see FMB. You are in the mix, actually. Sterling Silver. I'm in Texas, home of the Cowgirls. Uh-oh. Sterling Silver, not a big fan of the old Dallas Cowboys. That's supposed to be America's team. It seems like more people hate the Cowboys than love them. NDT shirts, Sterling, I'm the same way. I can't do the up all nights no more like I used to, and I'm missing a lot of lives due to the same issues as you. I'm in bed by 2 a.m. now instead of 5 a.m. Yeah, you have to get that sleep. You have to. Sterling Silver. Uh-oh, Tommy's mixing on the hiccups, so a little bit. Not too bad, though. Just had some carbonated beverage here. So unfortunate. No, NDT. Nice. I'm way behind on the chats here. What is going on here? I've got to catch up a little bit. Holy cow. The TR Show is in the mix. The TR Show. Thank you so much for coming in. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's the TR Show. Thank you so much for coming in. Holy cow. If you're not connected with the TR Show, come on. He sings. He plays the guitar. He has an awesome royal family. He is the king of the royal family. He will roll out the red carpet for you. He will roll his R's for you. I just rolled my R's on you, which is hard to do because there are no R's in the word you. The royal family, the TR show. Right here in the mix, ladies and gentlemen. Did we get Rev Tommy Two-Tone? Yes! Rev Tommy Two-Tone. Rev Tommy Two-Tone's at 646. Goal achieved. Congratulations, Rev Tommy Two-Tone. Sterling Silver, what time is it where I'm at? It is 11:20 p.m. Central Standard Time here in St. Paul, Minnesota. Rev Tommy Two-Tone, congratulations, my friend. You have hit your goal. Homeless Are Humans to the podcast show. Thank you so much for coming in. Saying hello to Gambling Granny. Oh my gosh, and the TR show just shared out the stream as well. Thank you so much. R.S. Chavez has to go get some lunch. Have a nice lunch, R.S. Chavez. Thank you so much. Homeless Are Humans to the podcast show. I'm Rev Tommy Two-Tone family with him on both channels. Nice. Thank you for being a hero for the mix. The TR show. Melody Bollendorf, we're good. We're good. Thank you so much for being heroes for the mix tonight, everybody. And Melody Bollendorf, especially you as well, who's always a hero for the mix. Sterling Silver, the TR show. How you been, buddy? How you been, buddy? Buddy boy? Oh, Dallas County Scratchers on my second channel. There you go. Look at that. Connecting in many ways. Melody Bollendorf, the TR show. Yay! Nice. Some meetings and some greetings and some salutations. TR show saying hello to everybody. The MightyLindo is still here hanging out with Melody Bollendorf. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. ICFMB is in the mix. Thank you so much for being here. We have all the awesome people. And Mr. Fulton Mraz just shared us out as well. Mr. Fulton Mraz, thank you so much for being a hero for the mix. I appreciate you. Oh my goodness gracious. Gambling Granny, great channel. Thank you so much, Gambling Granny. In the mix. So happy to have you here. And Homeless Are Humans too. The podcast show shared me out on your Facebook. Holy cow. You're getting a lot of publicity out there. Gambling Granny just shared us out as well. Thank you so much. And the TR show shared us out as well. The TR show. Thank you so much for coming in. And Dallas County Scratchers. Dallas County Scratchers is about to go share us out as well. Be right back. Going to share you out on the community tab and Facebook. Thank you. Wow. Everyone's sharing it out. Sharing out the stream. Being heroes. I do want to give a little special recognition to an executive class member of the mix. The TR show. Thank you so much for coming in and doing a share. Even before you came into the stream, I saw a message that you shared us out. So I'm gonna go ahead and pause this up right here. Anybody who hits the join button and becomes a member of the mix also gets a special respectignition video made just for them. And the TR show is an awesome dude, an awesome member of the mix, and deserves some due recognition for coming on in. So here you go, the TR show. It's the TR Show, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Thank you so much, Dallas County Scratchers, as well. And you did share us out on Community Tab and Facebook. I appreciate that. And Sterling Silver, holy cow, everybody's sharing us out. And Mahal Keto Vlog, thank you so much for being here for the mix. Good to have everybody here. And Rev Tommy Two-Tone, I'm honored. Thanks, guys. Yes, thank you, everybody, for going over there and being heroes and helping this channel get to the next level. My goodness, we appreciate that. Expedition Greg is still hanging around here in the mix. If you're not connected with Expedition Greg, come on. He does awesome content over there. Wonderful channel, awesome supporter. He does a lot of Disney adventures. Really cool guy. You got to know Expedition Greg. He's been friends with me all the way back from the beginning of the mix. Even before. I knew him before the mix, actually. Let's see if there's any other trouble we can get into. Let's just see what we got going on here. Gambling Granny right here. Gambling Granny, ladies and gentlemen. She's at 1.98. Oh my goodness. Gambling Granny's at 1.98. On her way to 2K. That is awesome. Holy cow. I'm going to drop a link for Gambling Granny. Rev Tommy Two-Tone. Bedtime, Tommy. See you next time. I have to be on my game tomorrow. Okay, that sounds good. Thank you so much for stopping into the mix. And as one person leaves, another one comes in. Another awesome member comes in the mix. It's Shay's Journey, ladies and gentlemen. Shay's Journey coming in with an awesome super chat donation. Shay's Journey, thank you so much for the awesome super chat donation. Super chat activated. Go Gadget super chat. Shay's Journey, thank you so much for the awesome super chat donation. I really appreciate you so much. Shay's Journey is an awesome member of the mix. We love Shay's Journey here in the mix. And it's always great to see your smiling face here on this fine Saturday night special live edition. As if I have a pre-recorded Saturday night edition. I don't. They're all live editions on Saturday night. But Saturday mornings, on the other hand, that's a different story. Saturday mornings, I always release a video. There's one out today, which was at a place called Sustainable Safari. And I got to have all sorts of little animal encounters with the cutest little baby animals you've ever seen. It was so fun. Love you guys as well. And I want to say hello to this person too. We have Patoruk Channel. Thank you so much for coming in. I am doing well. Thank you so much for coming in. It was a great time, Shay's Journey. I got to do the parakeet encounter, which I love. Got to see a skunk and a little baby goats. I got to feed baby goats. It was so fun. Kangaroos. Saw little turtles. It's awesome. And so let's go ahead and mix out of this song real quick. Boom, gone. And give Shay's Journey some due recognition. She's a member of the mix. She took the time to hit the old join button and then gave a super chat on top of that. That means Shay's Journey gets her own special due recognition. There we go. That, ladies and gentlemen, is Shay's Journey. Thank you so much for being here in the old mix. In the mix. And let's get the music pumping, cranking, hopping and popping. Shay's Journey loves it. Loves it. I like your little motto in there, too. How you should first love yourself, and then others will come next. That's right. The NDT show, Tommy, I just watched that a while ago. That safari video. Some cool creatures. Yes, indeed. I'd never heard of a blue-tongued skink before, but there was one right before my very eyes. I got to see an opossum and pet one, and a porcupine. I got to pet a porcupine. I was pretty pleased to pet a porcupine. It was a perfect porcupine. I was pretty pleased to pet a perfect porcupine. That's awesome. Camping with Clammy. Okay, sir, you missed me coming in, so I have to say, Camping with Clammy, you are in the mix. I'm sorry, I was probably giving some due recognition to somebody. I miss that every once in a while. I would have caught you, but Camping with Clammy, that's okay. That is okay. You are an awesome, awesome supporter of the mix, and here's where you were right. Where was it? See, I can't even find it now. When I get into the due recognition, sometimes I miss stuff. So, oh, there we go. Hello, Tommy Travels. Yes, there you are. Thank you so much for being here in the old mix. In the old mix, mixing it up. Sterling Silver. All right, y'all. I'm going to head on out. Very good to see you again. I hope you'd see you soon. Have a good night, y'all. Sterling Silver, thank you so much for coming into the mix. I really appreciate it. Great to have you here in the old mix on this fine Saturday night. You have a good night's sleep and a wonderful day tomorrow as well. Neon Vacation. Hi, Mr. Tommy Travel, sir. How are you? I'm doing wonderful. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It's the nicest thing that anybody's ever done for me. Gambling Granny saying Neon Vacations and hello there. Neon Vacation, thank you so much for being here. As one person leaves, another one has been coming in tonight here. Got some meetings and some greetings. And we have Gambling Granny on the old main stage. She's at 1.98. 1.99. Holy cow. We got Gambling Granny to 1.99. Is there any shot? Is there anybody here in the mix that can help me get Gambling Granny to 2K tonight? To 2K. Is it possible? You guys, that would be wonderful. If we could get somebody to 2K tonight. She's at 1.99. We've got to be able to get Gambling Granny to 2K tonight. It's just too good not to do. We got her from 1.98 to 1.99, and now I'm tempted to say we're staying on Gambling Granny until we hit 2K. Camping with Clammy, you're awesome, sir. Tommy, always a blast to be here. So much fun. I'm glad you're having a blast. I am too, and I love helping people get to where they need to be. Expedition Greg saying hello to Camping with Clammy. I know there's probably quite a few of you that are already connected with Gambling Granny, but this is a good time to invite any of your friends. I know a lot of people shared out the stream. Anybody who's not connected with Camping with Clammy, go ahead and connect up with Camping with Clammy too. But gaming, we have Gambling Granny, who's about to hit 2K tonight. We're going to make it happen. Papa Mozo, love and respect for my fellow mixers. Papa Mozo made it in. Papa Mozo, you are in the mix. Thank you so much. Expedition Greg says Gambling Granny is amazing. We've been destroying goals tonight, and we haven't had a ton of people in the mix. If we can get Gambling Granny to 2K tonight, that would be fantastic. I just dropped a link for Gambling Granny. I would love to see this change from 1.99 to 2K. Who's going to be the heroes? Papa Mozo. Expedition Greg is good folk. He is good folk. Good folk indeed. He's a folkin' good guy. I mean, of all the folks out there, he is one good folk. Gambling Granny, we head to Vegas on Friday. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Vegas. I am a big fan of cats. Coming on in saying howdy. Howdy. I'm a big fan of cats. Thank you so much for coming in. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, we are going to get Gambling Granny to 2K. She's at 1.99. We're going to stay here all night long. It's an all-night live stream till we get Gambling Granny to 2K. I'm a big fan of cats. Howdy is going to be my new greeting again. Very nice. Me on vacation. I will be there tomorrow afternoon, Gambling Granny. That's awesome. Gambling Granny, Tommy, you are awesome. No, you are awesome. If anybody's awesome around here, it's you, Gambling Granny. Oh my goodness gracious. Right in the nick of time. Somebody who can actually help me hit this goal. Not that you guys can't, but we don't have a lot of people in here. Culver Fan Vlog, good morning, my friend Tommy Travels, and everyone in the chat. Just woke up. Culver Fan Vlog. You are in the mix. Thank you so much. Culver Fan Vlog, thank you so much for being here. I like your profile picture right there as well. I think you've changed that recently, and I like it. I'm a big fan. Big fan. We have Gambling Granny on the main stage tonight, Culver Fam. Guess where she's at? She's at 1.99. 1.99. We need to get her to 2K. 1.99 to 2K. Can we make it happen? Can we make it happen in the mix? Who's going to be the heroes? How is this going to work out? Stay tuned. Same Tommy Travels time, same Tommy Travels channel. Tennessee Shy Lady is in the mix. Oh my goodness gracious. Tennessee Shy Lady is over there watching Gambling Granny's videos right now. Being a hero for the mix. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. There's a Tommy Travels blast from the past. Ron Vega. Thank you so much for coming in. Whoops, I didn't want to do that. I want to remove that. Tennessee Shy Lady, I put your name in with Gambling Granny's link. There's Gambling Granny, everybody. She's on her road to 2K. She's at 1.99. We need all the help that we can get. We need everyone to come together and be heroes for the mix. And we need probably 9 people to go over and help Gambling Granny so she can hit the 2K mark. I want to see that number change. Neon Vacation, I plan on meeting up with Gambling Granny at least once or twice in the next week. That is amazing. Neon Vacation. Neon Vacation. I'm a big fan of cats. All different colors. Not a problem with cats. Why can't you? I don't know. I don't know where that's going. The cat here is named Mixie. That's right. You said that last time. Mixie. And Ron Vega, thank you so much for coming in. Gambling Granny is going to be meeting up, doing some meetings and some greetings in Vegas. Gambling Granny can't wait.
Now, baby, I know I've done you wrong. I've only been in trouble for so long. But baby, all that crazy is on the bus.
Papa Mozo, my sweet mom Culver, I love seeing you, pretty lady. Absolutely, Culver fan blog. Thank you so much for coming in. Very, very nice. Papa Mozo. I hope you're feeling better too, my friend. I know you were out of state for some health issues, and I hope you're back at home safe and sound and you're feeling better. Getting that whole situation figured out, hopefully. I'm a big fan of cats. I'm just talking out loud. Human race gets me down sometimes. The bottom makes it hard for great men to be discovered. Neon Vacation saying hello to Culver Fan Vlog. Very nice, Culver Fan Vlog. Gambling Granny saying hello to the Culver family. Very nice. Culver Fam saying hello to the TR Show. The TR Show. Thank you so much for coming in. The TR Show. Gambling Granny, we're getting her to 2K tonight. Anybody who's not connected with Gambling Granny, as I like to say, correct that mistake immediately. Tennessee Shy Lady, it's great to have you here in the mix as well. Tennessee Shy Lady, she's been a fan of Tommy Travels since way back before the mix. I hadn't even been doing Tommy Travels for a year yet, and I decided to, and she was a fan of my Tommy Travels, and thank you, good to see you. Yes, good to see you too. And then I started a second channel, which was a daily vlog channel, Tommy Travels the Second. So I would do adventures every single day on that channel, plus once a week still for this channel. And that lasted for about 6 months. But she would watch every single one that came out every single day. And she was an awesome, awesome supporter of that channel. And it was so fun while it lasted. But it just got to be too much shooting and editing and putting out 8 videos a week. Got to be a lot, and there's no way I could ever do that and live stream at the same time. There's just no way. It was dominating my life, and I decided, no, The reason I did it is because I thought if I did more videos, then the channel would catch on quicker. But I didn't want to start doing that on this channel and mess up the continuity of it. So I started a second channel to do that. And it didn't really take off any better than what I thought. And I thought, well, after 6 months, it's not happening. Ron Vega, how are you doing today, Tommy? I am doing very well. Fine, relaxing Saturday evening. Watched some movies today, just kind of hanging out. I was in Nomadic Hippie's live stream earlier. He did the 40 questions challenge, so that was fun. A lot of his answers were the same as mine, which is really cool. I'm a big fan of cats. Yeah, Tommy, if all humans, the masses, were smarter than the barons, would not take advantage of us. You make it spin and twirl. Baby, you. Gambling Granny, Tommy Travels is amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm a big fan of cats. This is not a political place here, so I don't like to have political conversations in here. This is not the forum for government stuff. This is an escape from all of that, so I don't want to talk about that kind of stuff. Gambling Granny's 1.99, just sitting there, right at 1.99. Who's not connected with Gambling Granny? We're going to try to get Gambling Granny to 2K tonight. That is our challenge. It is our mission. We're on a mission. You rock my world. Yeah, you light up my life like no other girl. Gambling Granny and Neon Vacation. So can't wait till Vegas. I'll bet. Mahal Nakita. Thank you so much for coming in. Mahal Nakita. You are in the mix. I'm looking for some heroes for the mix. I'm looking for some heroes to share this out. Bring in as many people as we can to get Gambling Granny to 2K tonight. There's a link right there in the stream. Anybody not connected with Gambling Granny, we need you to go over there and help us out. Let's get that to 2K. I want to see the number change to 2K. 2K for Gambling Granny. Gambling Granny 2K. Gambling Granny 2K. We are doing okay. Gambling Granny 2K. Oh, you already connected with her yesterday. What? Well, thank you so much. Gambling Granny, I will return. She will return. I like this song. I want to thank everybody for being here tonight. This started off as kind of a slower stream than most, to be honest with you. I was like, I don't know how long this one's going to last. And it turned out to be pretty darn busy. Mahakita Vlog, still here, host. Very nice. Thank you so much. Gambling Granny. The big smiley faces. It's going to be going to Vegas. Very nice. Nice weather. Beautiful place. I think the casinos and things like that are pretty much open now. With social distancing involved. I've seen a couple videos of casinos out there. They had to kind of like remodel them so that the slot machines aren't so shoulder to shoulder anymore. I think they probably had to take out a lot of slot machines to make it work. But they can get people in there comfortably. Oh, Ma'am Culver, host, don't worry about this ninja. Okay, I gotcha. Thank you. Tennessee Charlotte, I cleared my data last month and clicked trying to clean things on PC. Did something wrong and now don't get notifications in Gmail. Have to go to YouTube now to see. Oh. Do you know what I did wrong to stop the notification in email? I'm not sure exactly. I'm not positive. You might want to check your privacy settings on YouTube. If you go into your YouTube channel and check under in your account setup and everything, and then one of them should be your privacy settings, and you should have control over what things you share and what things you get notified on and all that kind of stuff. You can control that. So maybe somehow, if you cleared out your computer, you don't have the permission anymore from YouTube to do that. So maybe you need to reset that up. But I'm not sure. I'm not a computer expert or anything like that. But that's what I would be looking at first. Gambling Granny, yes, we will be live a lot. I'll bet. Vegas is fun. I've been there a few times, and I just love the weather down there. My goodness. Okay. Alrighty then. I would love to. I try to join as many lives as I can. And it's tough though during the week because I work from 12 to 9 Central Time. And so I only get a short amount of times on break or lunch to stop in and say a quick hello to people on YouTube. If I catch them live at the time that I'm on a break, then I'll stop in and say hello. So it's very sporadic sometimes that I can make it into these channels. But if I see you live, for sure, I'll be in there. I'll say hi. I'll drop a big hello. A big hearty hello. Expedition Greg, never been to Vegas. Vegas is fun. I'm not much of a gambler, though. And so the first time I went with somebody who is a big blackjack person. So I spent a lot of time watching them play blackjack. The next time I went was with a couple of friends who don't like blackjack. They don't like to gamble or anything. But it was one of those tricky deals where my best friend, he had been to Vegas a few times before. His brother had not. So because of that, he wanted to walk in and out of every single casino on the strip like Clark Griswold, checking things off. Yep, so we got to see that one. Now we got to go walk through that one. I don't like that. I just want to go there one time for a vacation, just on my own, and be able to say, I feel like having breakfast. Where should I go to have breakfast? Over here? Okay. Now I feel like hanging out at the pool. I will hang out at the pool then until I don't feel like hanging out at the pool, and then I'll figure out what show maybe I want to go to or where I want to have dinner that night. That's my idea of a vacation, just kind of like, what do we want to do? Although, seriously, if I went to Vegas now, it would be Tommy Travels all over the place. I'd be doing a ton of Tommy Travels videos. Expedition Greg, but been to California a lot. I have due. For 2 years, we lived in Petaluma, California, which is a suburb of San Francisco. And then over a winter, I stayed in Los Angeles, California. I thought about moving out there. I even had a place of my own for a little while. And I decided, nope. I stayed there over a winter, though. It was awesome. I got to miss a winter, and it was so weird seeing it being 85 degrees outside, and you go to the grocery store and they've got snowmen in the window and snowflakes everywhere. It's just like, what are you guys doing? You're not fooling anybody. Papa Mozo, Tommy, thanks so much for being a hero for all of us. I connected with Granny's channel. I'm flying home tomorrow, so I must excuse myself. Absolutely, Papa Mozo. Thank you for stopping in and for being a hero for the mix. Connecting up. We're sticking around until I see this number hit 2K for Gambling Granny. I don't know how long it's going to take. It could take a long time. Gambling Granny, Neon Vacation. Congrats, that community tab is awesome. Yes, the community tab is awesome. Neon. Gambling Granny, I shared this out on my community tab. I reached 1K and now use my community quite a bit. Congrats on 2K. We're going to get you there. We're going to get you to 2K. Yes. Gambling Granny, Expedition Greg, it is so much fun. Yes, you should get to Vegas. There's a lot of things. There's no shortage of things to do out there. That's for sure. Been to Los Angeles, Tommy Travels. Yes, Los Angeles is great. That's where I was for that whole winter. That was right at the time that the whole OJ thing was going on, too. So I was like right in the hot spot of the entire world right then. And I actually got to, I lived where I lived was not far away from Nicole Brown Simpson's place. So I actually walked by that little place of hers where everything happened at, where all the stuff happened. I was like, whoa, this is freaking weird. This is weird. So that was strange. Hung out at Universal Studios a lot. I loved Universal Studios. I love the tour that they do, and I liked going there to the movies and hanging out. I loved Universal Studios. Malibu Beach is beautiful. Hollywood Boulevard, kind of cool. I went to the Guinness Book of World Records Museum out there. That was really neat. That would have been a cool Tommy Travels adventure to do. I think I also went to the Wax Museum out there too. That was neat as well. There's a lot of Tommy Travels adventures out there in Hollywood as well. That was way before. We do pool and restaurant, and then pool and also room reviews. Oh, okay. Nice. It's always fun to see the cool style of pools that they have out there in Vegas. They're all really huge and different shapes and sizes and stuff like that. Gambling, congrats on the community tab. Yeah, the community tab is really cool. I remember when I first got it, I was like, I heard people talking about the community tab, and I was like, so, okay, so now I have this community tab. Now, what does that even mean? I was not impressed. I didn't really care if I had it or not. And then all of a sudden I was like, oh, I can just share things on there and people will see it. Oh my goodness. And then I was like, holy cow, what an awesome idea this is. Gambling Granny, there's lots to do other than gamble in Vegas. We love it. Yes, there is a lot to do. Expedition Greg, been to Universal Studios, Hollywood, Disneyland, Knott's Berry Farm, San Diego Zoo, SeaWorld San Diego, and to Walt Disney Museum in San Francisco. You've been all over. I haven't been to that many places because I wasn't doing Tommy Travels back then, so I wasn't as impressed with what museums do they have? What attractions do they have? What would make cool videos? wasn't really like this music's got to go. It's time for a change. If I can get it to work. Here we go. Yeah, before Tommy Travels, it's kind of weird. When I started doing Tommy Travels, I started looking at the world differently. You know, like before I got the camera and all that stuff going, and you know, where I started creating content and all of that. Before I did that, you know, museums, I didn't really care. It's like, okay, I don't need to go to a boring museum and see whatever stuff is there. It just didn't interest me that much. The beauty of nature didn't interest me that much. The fall colors didn't. There's this, you know, I drove to work, drove home, drove to work, drove home. I didn't really appreciate some of the things around me that were happening. Felt like once I started doing this channel, I started coming across, you know, like different things, and I'd be like, oh my gosh, that would make an awesome picture right there. That would make an awesome picture. Or, oh, I wish I had my camera because I would love to get that on Tommy Travels. Did a few videos from Disneyland a year ago when I last went to California for D23 convention in Anaheim. Oh yeah, Adam the Woo goes to those D23 conventions all the time. He's always at those. I don't think they had one this year. I think they skipped it. But yeah, Adam the Woo goes to those things all the time. Those are always fun to watch. Let's see here. Gambling Granny, we love Vegas. Great restaurant and other off-strip places. That's one of my places that I think I would want to move if I could move anywhere in the country. A lot of people want to go to Florida, but and I would consider that, but I think that wouldn't want to live right in downtown Vegas, but like in a suburb outside of Vegas. I think I would like that area, just because it's like you're not far from California or Colorado. And the weather's pretty decent there. You don't get a lot of earthquakes in Vegas. You don't get hurricanes in Vegas. It's just hot during the summer is really all you get. Pita Rock Channel, don't ask for love like that. In the mix, please. Don't ask for somebody to return love or any of that kind of stuff in the mix. This isn't a sub for sub channel. Let's see here. Expedition Greg. Yes, the next one is 2022, Tommy Travels. I also met the CEO of Walt Disney Company. Oh my goodness gracious. That is pretty awesome. It looks like it's a good time out there too. Gambling Granny, we want to retire in Vegas. Yeah, that'd be a good place to retire. One of my good friends' mom or parents, friend of mine from high school, when I moved here, he was in a group that I kind of hung out with, and his parents loved Vegas. They loved going out to Vegas and gambling and staying at the different casinos and hotels and things like that, and just awesome. And so they would go to Vegas a few times a year at least. They would be down there for a week or at least a weekend or however long they wanted to be down there. And then they went and retired down in Vegas when it was all said and done. Gambling Granny, thanks, Tommy, for your support. We will be live Thursday if you can join. Okay, we'll take a look. I'll keep an eye out for you here. So we've been going for almost 2 hours. It doesn't look like we're going to hit the old 1 or 2K mark for Gambling Granny tonight, but we gave it a good try. We don't have a ton more people here in the mix, so it's probably time to call it a night. I have to get up a little bit earlier tomorrow to get to the Wisconsin Dells to do an adventure. So I think it's probably time to call it a night. I want to thank all of my super chatters here for the evening. Gambling Granny, that's okay. Yeah, if there was more people, we could have done it. It was just a little bit of a stretch to get you where we need. Expedition Greg, I love California. I always refer to it as my West Coast home, Tommy Travels. 1 year ago, I went to the Rose Bowl game and the Tournament of Roses parade. Oh, that would be neat to see that, too. I would never want to live in California, though, again. I never would. I would never go back there. It's just like too many fires and floods and earthquakes and high taxes. Like everything that could be wrong with the state is in California. It's got beautiful weather and awesome attractions, but I would go to Florida way before California for sure. Oh my goodness. Just as I start talking about wrapping things up here, look at what happens. The NDT show. The NDT show comes in with an awesome super chat donation. Thank you so much for coming in and giving the old super chat donation. The NDT show. Super chat activated. Go Gadget Super Chat. The NDT show. Thank you so much for the awesome Super Chat donation. Thank you very, very much. Mahal Kita Vlog, you are off host. I am going to be leaving pretty soon, I think. But who do we have? We'll see if we can get a couple more for Gambling Granny if we can. Burlet, thank you so much for coming in. You are in the mix, watching all the way from the Philippines. Thank you so much for coming in. Hitting the old thumbs up. Thank you so much. We have Gambling Granny on the main stage. We are looking to get her to 2K if at all possible. So anybody that's not connected with Gambling Granny, I'm going to drop her a link in the stream right here. Sometimes just as I talk about wrapping things up, look at what happens. People start coming back in again for some reason. I don't know how that happens. I just want to get Gambling Granny to 2K. The NDT show. I like that super sticker. Super sticker donation. The NDT show. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. You guys have been awesome. Mahal Kita Vlog. Yo-hoo! That's right. And Burlet, thank you so much for watching all the way from the Philippines. Thank you so much. I want to thank my super chatters of the evening. Oh my goodness, Killer Whale Channels. Thank you so much for the super chat donation, the first one of the night. Cargo Van Dan. Thank you so much for the awesome super chat donation. SF Rose. Thank you so much for the awesome, amazing super chat donation. Hitting me with the $50. Oh my goodness gracious. Sterling Silver. Thank you for the super chat donation. Oh my goodness gracious. And Gambling Granny came in with an awesome, amazing super chat donation. Also a member, Shay's Journey, did up a cool, awesome super chat donation as well. Thank you so much, Shay's Journey and the NDT Show. Thank you all so much for the super chats this fine evening. This has been a wonderful, wonderful night here tonight. We have kicked some goals. We've taken some names. My original goal for Gambling Granny was to get her to 1.99. We didn't quite make 2K, but we got her a little bit closer, a little step closer. Mahal, laughing it up a little bit. Laughing it up a little bit. That's awesome. Oh my goodness. J-Dog One Party is in the house. You, J-Dog One Party, you are in the mix. Thank you so much for coming in. You are in the mix. We're just about getting ready to wrap things up here. But if you want to be a hero for the mix, right, a couple comments above you is a link for Gambling Granny. She's on the main stage. If you're not connected with her, please do that. We want to try to get her to 2K. I would love for her to be at 2K tonight. That's what our goal is. I would love to see that switch to 2K before we leave. I'm just about to give up on it, but every time I start thinking about ending, someone new comes in who could possibly help me out and be a hero for the mix, which would be awesome. That would be great to see that thing change to 2K. I don't know how far we have to go to make it happen, but man, would that be a sweet, sweet deal. Oh, you're already family. Okay. All right. Oh, wow. That's the problem. I knew that there's a lot of folks that are in the same communities and all connected with each other, and so that makes it tough. So thank you, though, very much for checking and making sure. That's awesome. And so, and look at that. We have 45 thumbs up already. Thank you guys all so much for the thumbs up. In 2 hours, 45 thumbs up. That is not too shabby. Thank you guys all so much for being here. Expedition Greg, thank you so much for being here and sharing out the stream and being with us here pretty much the entire night tonight. I so appreciate you, my friend. And now it's time to go ahead and change up the old music selection here, if I can get to it. Watch, as soon as I turn on the entertainer, all heck is going to break loose. That's another thing that happens. When I go to the last song of the night, it's like all of a sudden, ooh, I'm getting a raid from somebody. Something like that happens. You never know. You never know. It's happened a few times. I think recently I was on the very last song. Well, I was done with the last song, and I was just about to say, good night, everybody. And then somebody came in with a super chat and extended it out, and it was just crazy. I went for like another half hour after that. And so let's see what we have going on. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and mix out of that. We're going to go over here and over here. We're going to play the last song of the night, which is always the same. It's The Entertainer. Thank you all so much for coming in here tonight. I appreciate all of you. J-Dog One Party, thank you so much for being here. Mahal Kita Vlog, see you, host. See you too. Have a good one. Let's see here. Obviously, Gambling Granny, thank you so much for being here. Berlet, thank you so much for stopping in here tonight. Watching all the way from the Philippines. The NDT Show, thank you so much for being here, my friend. We've got all sorts of awesome people in here. Expedition Greg, nice chatting with you tonight. Smaller crowd. We still got to make some goals and make some progress for some people here tonight, which was awesome. The NDT Show, thank you. Patorak Channel, thank you for coming in. Oh, yes. Neon Vacation was here in the mix tonight. Thank you so much for coming in. Tennessee Shy Lady was in the mix tonight. Thank you. Long time no see. I'm glad to have you here. Papa Mozo getting himself healthy and ready to fly back to his home. Very, very nice. Let's see here. Who else was here? Yes, of course, TR and SF Rose was here. Sterling Silver was here. Thank you so much. Ron Vega was even in the mix tonight. Ron Vega, Culver Fan Blog was in the mix tonight. Of course, Melody Marlendorf, my dear sweet friend, Melody Marlendorf, helping all the friends of her community. I so appreciate the MightyLindo for coming in today. Wang Teeth. Wang Teeth, I did not notice you here. Look at that. What's up, Idol? Please notice me here. I did not notice you. Doesn't look like you. Did you comment before that? I noticed you now, Wang Teeth, but you're probably not here. That was a long time ago, so I'm sorry. All right, that is the end of the song, which means it is the end of the mix. What a fun night this was. What a fun night this was, you guys. Shay's Journey was here as well. Thank you so much, Shay's Journey, for being here in the mix tonight. If I did not mention you in the old comments over there, please know that I love each and every single one of you from the bottom of my heart. I mean that sincerely. And thank you all so much for the support that you've given me so far. And until next time, I hope to catch you on the flip side.